I'm John Roquet with Curated Threads, and I wanted to talk today about these two jackets, these sports jackets, give you some pros and cons and maybe some styling tips on them. So you'll notice that both of these have a tight pattern to them. A pro of that is that they are a little flashy, a little flamboyant. If you like that style, that's a pro. But what a con is that it's hard to match things with it. So here's what I would say about both these. You've got a gray and a black, and you've got one that is gray with some yellow, and it looks like a blue and a light gray stripe in it. So if you're going to try and pair these, you really want to try and combine small patterns with large patterns. You never want to have a shirt that has tight patterns with a jacket that has tight patterns. You want to pair these small patterns with something that has a much broader pattern or is solid entirely. So for instance, this jacket, my first thought would be to try and find a solid colored gold tie that you could pair with this, and then you wear solid pants, and I'd probably do a solid shirt. So this jacket in and of itself has enough flamboyance to it that you can pair it with all other solids, and it would look not too monotone. This jacket similarly, this one is a little bit more of a traditional look, but again, I would probably pair this with either a really widespread paisley, like a light gray paisley that would bring in this gray. Or again, you could do a solid gray. And then for these, I would do a solid gray pair of pants or a solid black pair of pants. If you're gonna purchase jackets, my personal take would be that you wanna buy jackets that have a little bit broader pattern to them than this, because it's easier to match. Now you can find a lot of ties with really small polka dots or checks to them. You can pair it with a patterned shirt if you had a broader pattern on the jacket. So that's my take on these two jackets and how you could style them, some pros and cons from them.